As a follow-up to my last video with the jerk sausage, here I'm going to bring you some jerk wings. This super easy recipe anyone can do at home with no special equipment. Follow along. You will be sure to love these. Alright, so today we're going to be doing some jerk chicken wings as a follow-up to my jerk sausage video I posted last week. I'll put a link up here in the corner so you can watch that video if you've not seen it. Let's go ahead and get our recipe started. The first ingredient to a good recipe is a good beer. Today I'm drinking a Lagunitas Waldo's. It's 11.7% triple IPA. First I have a double sealed vacuum seal bag. Just going to wrap that over one of these holders. And now we can just dump our ingredients in. First thing I'm going to do is about half a cup of olive oil. I'm not going to measure any of this, just going to go off what feels like half a cup. Close enough. Next I have 2 decent sized limes and a medium sized orange. Just going to cut these in half. And then juice them into this reamer. And dump this into our bag. Next, I have 2 jalapenos. Cut the tips off, cut them in half. Leave as much of this in as you want to, but for texture reasons, I'm just going to get rid of all the pith and the seeds. We can add heat later with the spice if we want. And we're just going to cut these into julienne strips. Now that we have them all cut into julienne strips, just going to slice them crust. Right now these are all diced up. Just go ahead and put them in our bag here. Next we're going to do the same thing with 1 habanero. If you can find a Scotch bonnet, use that instead. That's all diced up. Put that into our bag here. Okay, our dry spices consist of some brown sugar, some granulated garlic, cinnamon, nutmeg, smoked paprika, salt, cayenne pepper, fresh ground black pepper, thyme, some fresh ground allspice, and some fresh ground bay leaves. These are just dried bay leaves. Put them in a spice grinder. Just get this dumped in and we'll continue on. And lastly, I have 1 pretty small sweet onion. You can probably use any onion here besides a red onion. That might not be very good. I'm just going to give this a nice rough chop. And then into the bag it goes. Here I have 4 1/4 pound of chicken wings. I'm just going to cut them into the sections and throw them in the bag. I'll bring it back when that's all finished. All right, you see here we have our chicken wings completely cut up and taken out of this holder here. This particular vacuum sealer has a marinade setting. We don't need to pull a great vacuum here. Just get most of the air out and then seal it up. I'm starting to see some oil go up. We're going to let go and just seal that off. And as always, whenever you're dealing with liquids and poultry, I like to double seal it just to be sure that we got a good seal. All right, I believe we got it. Now I'm going to spend the next few minutes just giving this a good massage to get out everything coated on the chicken pretty well. And afterwards, I'll put this in the fridge for maybe 4 hours. If you have longer, we can do probably 12 hours, not gonna hurt the chicken too much. All the citrus will break down the chicken if you leave it in there too long, so be mindful of that. But after about 4 hours, I'll bring it back and get the chicken started cooking. So here we're gonna do double indirect. We're gonna put our slow roller down. Get our accessory ring, put that down. Put our deflector plates on top of the accessory ring. And then we'll get our cooking grates and put that on the shelf above. When putting the wings on the cooking surface, I let the extra juices and seasoning fall down to the deflector plates below, where it can smoke and add even more flavor to the wings. I'm going to let these go for about 225 for 3-ish hours, and at that time, we'll move the wings down closer to the coals for a few minutes to let them get some direct heat cooking. I'll bring you back for all that. While we're out here, need to go ahead and close down our vents. Turn this one down to about 1/4 inch, and the bottom one about a width of 2 fingers, and this will be good to go. All right, for a side dish, I have these bag of sweet potatoes. Into my spice grinder, I have some salt, some bay leaves, black pepper, cinnamon, allspice, paprika. Just gonna dump that into the bag here. These already have a bit of brown sugar put on them, or I would add that now at this point. I'm gonna drizzle some olive oil in this bag. You'll notice these flavors are about the same as I put on the chicken wings. Just give these guys a nice mix. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get these guys onto a cookie sheet with the raised rack on it. At this point, just follow the package directions on your sweet potatoes. We'll bake them for about 375 for about 30 minutes, and they should be finished. Here's our wings, about 3 hours in. They're ready to pull off. Absolutely delicious. Got our sweet potatoes also off already. Smell absolutely amazing. These jerk wings are some of the best wings I've ever had. Super easy to put together and adjust the flavors for your own profile. Everyone should be giving this a try. If you do make these, please let me know in the comments down below your thoughts on these. If you have any other comments or questions, please ask down below. While you're down there, do all the YouTube things, like, comment, subscribe, share this with your friends. Hope to see you in the next video. Be sure to check out this other amazing video.